Well, hello there, and welcome to the Soul Sister channel on this Sunday, February the 12th. I've got kind of the spiritual vibes and the astrology vibes for the week coming up for us to work with, going from today all the way through Saturday, February the 18th. My name is Kat, and this channel is all about becoming conscious because we actually create our outer world. We create this life in front of us. And wouldn't it be great if we learned to be conscious and we created the life we wanted instead of others helping us create what they want, or us not being sure, or letting the world buffet us around? That's what that's what this Soul Sister channel is all about. Getting in touch with the energies so that we can learn to use them consciously to create what we want in our lives. And astrology is one of the many tools that help us navigate that energy, navigate the energy of the week. It gives us a really good clue, just something to keep in our minds as we go through the week. Like last week, I was talking about running up against people and them kind of being cranky. When we know this, when we've been told this, that gives us that little extra moment before we react. So we can react objectively, or we can still choose to react from emotions or react negatively. We still always have the choice, you guys. So that's just a little synopsis for the channel. And this week, at the end of the week on Saturday, we have the sun moving into Pisces. So want to kind of talk about that energy this week. We're going to have a couple of connections with the Piscean energy before the sun itself actually moves into it on Saturday. So let's talk about this Piscean energy. It is the last zodiac sign in the zodiac. It's the last sign. It's the sign of the last 25,000 year cycle. I've always called it a 2,000 year cycle. I just did some research. It's actually a 2,500 year cycle. I might have said 25,000. It's a 2,500 year cycle. So we are moving from a 25-year cycle of Piscean energy, and we're moving into another 2,500 year cycle of Aquarian energy. So Piscean energy is very up front and center for us to understand it and learn how to use with it. Okay, folks, Pisces, she's female, so she receives, she takes in, she observes. She's a mutable energy, so she is changing and she can adjust. She's also water. She's also emotions. And in one word, the Piscean energy is all about consciousness. It's our consciousness. It's our connection, our physical connection and our spiritual connection. It's that connection and developing that connection. So that's why meditation is so important, because we take this time on a very regular basis, hopefully daily, and we just sit with being conscious. Consciousness is the conscious knowledge that we are watching ourselves, watching the world. Wow, that's big stuff. So we are like watching a play, so we can observe objectively. And that is the part of ourselves we want to get more and more in touch with and access that part of ourselves more instead of the emotional level, which is usually unresolved emotions from pasthood traumas, whether that be relationship, childhood traumas, or whatever, whether that be realistic traumas or traumas we made up in our imagination. Also, part of this Piscean energy. So it's really, really incredible energy. It is our gateway into the universe, our connection with the universe. Big stuff. So, of course, this month I am going to be talking a lot about meditating and getting in touch with that part of ourselves, because we are going to need to have a relationship with that spiritual part of ourselves, our soul, as we continue to move forward into this Aquarian age. Now, the negative aspect about Pisces, the negative Pisces energy is escapism. We are expanding our consciousness, moving into greater consciousness, but on a lower level, when we're living in the lower parts of ourselves, our fear, our lack, our unworthiness, this energy manifests as escapism, as addiction, as we all know that we are on some level, and however we want to describe it, we all know that there is more than what meets the eye. We all know this. And for some of us, the inability to really connect with that causes us to escape into other realities, using alcohol as addiction, using drugs as an addiction, using our work as an addiction, using exercise as an addiction. Anything that we are utilizing to escape reality on more than a normal, healthy basis is letting us know that we are not getting in touch with that spiritual aspect of ourselves. We are not getting in touch with that objective consciousness of ourselves. So if we are experiencing these behaviors, if we are escaping instead of moving into a higher consciousness, this is a great opportunity, especially this month, to really take the time, use the 3 breaths and the affirmation at the end of this video every day, so we can learn to sit in objective consciousness. And this is how we begin to learn. This is how we manifest the life we want. This is how it begins. So that is all about the incredible Piscean energy. It's also an energy very empathic. I mean, it's an emotional energy. So that Piscean energy, we tend to feel what others feel a little bit more easier during this time. Not that we want to, but again, that veil is thin, so we experience others' emotions. We also are very concerned about the other and assisting the other and helping the other and serving the other in any way that we can. So that is the Piscean energy. That's the sun in Pisces. That's going to happen on Saturday. Now, I forgot to mention, it's also Valentine's week on Tuesday. So we'll talk a little bit about how the week is going to go. And again, I'm going to take you through the week, and these are just little seeds to put in your minds in case any of these events occur or we have these feelings. We have that moment. We have that moment to think objectively, oh, wait a minute, I can choose to react more than one way. So let's take a look at it. On Sunday, on the 12th, I forgot already. Oh, yeah, lots of inconjuncts. Inconjuncts are 150 degrees apart. They usually mean that we need to make some relationship adjustments. something is not working. There's a kink in the fabric of our relationship, and we need to do something to adjust it and get it back into balance. Um, we tend to be very full of ourselves. We have the moon in Scorpio, and we are really intense and we are full of ourselves, and there may be a tendency for us to be insensitive because we're not even thinking of the other. We're so much in our own thing, our own emotions, our own ideas, our own power. Oh my God, that we don't even see the other. So on Sunday, just have that in the mind today that, hey, watch out in case others tend to be insensitive towards us, or we tend to be insensitive towards the other. And then on Monday, it's not, there's only going to be 2 productive days this week to really get anything done, and that's going to be Thursday and Friday. Monday, we have that moon in Scorpio again, and trining Venus and Neptune in Pisces. Whoa, dreamy, you guys. This is our first taste of that Piscean energy that I was just talking about, our first flavor of it. And we've got the moon in Scorpio trining Pisces. So this energy is up front. It's flowing through the whole day. And it's not a hard energy. It's not a combative energy. It's a trine. So the result is we're going to be spending the day, we're going to want to spend the day in La La Land. We have lots of dreams, ideas. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Fantasies. Oh, wouldn't it be cool if we could do that? So it's going to be really hard for us to keep our focus on our work. So just remember that. So we might want to work alone and not try to bring in anyone else because we're all in La La Land. And then Tuesday is Valentine's Day. Oh my God, are we full of ourselves? We are just so excited. Some of us have new relationships, and this is our first Valentine's Day, and then we are just like gangbusters. Oh my God, we're thinking about all these wonderful things that we're doing, and we're texting each other, and it's all really wonderful. And then as we get through work and the day is going on and it's getting time, and now, oh my God, it gets time to get together. And then you guys, and then the moon has some connections that say, argument, petty bullshit, watch out. Actually, Saturday is a better date night. If we can't go out on Valentine's Day, Saturday when that sun goes into Pisces, oh, so romantic. Today's romantic too. Tuesday's romantic too. Actually, Valentine's Day, the actual Valentine's Day, if we can keep ourselves out of verbal trouble, if we can keep that filter on our mouths so we don't stir the emotional apple cart and cause some problems during the evening. Watch out for that. Watch out. And then on Wednesday, we have Venus in Pisces conjunct Neptune in Pisces. Oh man, I don't know if we can even get ourselves off the couch even to get to work today, or even get out of bed to get to work today, especially if we're with our lover, because Venus in Pisces, we're with our lover from our wonderful Valentine's the night before, because we managed not to get ourselves into trouble. So we had a beautiful evening. We wake up together and we're like, oh my God, I don't even want to go to work. It might have to be a day off. We might have to have a mental health day on Wednesday. It is not productive. It's a good day to dream. It's a good day to journal. It's a good day to watch old movies. It's a good day to cuddle up, but we're not going to get shit done on Wednesday. But no worries, because then we get to Thursday and Friday and the energy shifts, and we have the sun in Aquarius conjunct Saturn in Aquarius. Now we're finding new ways to take care of things. We're resolving things. We have new ideas. We're able to work with others. We're with our groups. Oh my God, things are moving. And we are very productive. Things are getting done. So finally, at the end of the week, and then we have on Friday Mercury in Aquarius sextiling Jupiter in Aries. So this productivity keeps going on. We're coming up with new ideas. It's a sextile, so we've got new stuff coming down. We've got new ideas, we've got new plans, we've got new strategies, and we're very excited to implement them. So Thursday and Friday, good days to get your shit done next week. And then on Saturday, with the sun moving into Pisces, it is just a wonderful, wonderful date night where it's dreamy, romantic. We say all the I love yous and the candy and the flowers and the candlelight. It's all there, folks. It's romance in caps. It is a wonderful, wonderful date night. Anything else I want to say about that? No. The moon is in Aquarius, so we might want to, step out of the box, try a new restaurant, see a new unconventional movie, or not, because that Piscean energy, we're just as happy to order in a pizza and snuggle up on that couch and binge watch. New Amsterdam, I would suggest that because Max is hot. Anyway, have a great week ahead. Now, to get started, we're going to do our 3 deep cleansing breaths. We'll say our sun in Aquarius affirmation one more time. But I want us really, really to commit, especially with the sun in Pisces coming up, commit to doing our meditations at least 5 minutes in the morning when we get up, or whenever that time is that we can be uninterrupted for just 5 minutes. All right, let's take our first deep cleansing breath. I release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from my physical etheric body. Second breath. I release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from my emotional astral body. One more. I release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from my mental body, both higher and lower. Let's visualize all the darkness, all the negativity, all that toxicity. It's all flowing out of all our bodies. All that darkness is flowing out and flowing away. In its place, let's see this beautiful, white, brilliant light coming into the top of our heads and filling our entire body. With this light, love, and goodwill, we can see it as white light with golden triangles. Not only does this light fill our entire bodies, but it's protecting us. It's deflecting all evil, all low vibration, all negativity back to the source, back to its source. While we're in this space of white light, connected with our higher self, we'll say our sun in Aquarius affirmation. As I open my heart to love myself and others, I experience peace. We'll say the affirmation. We'll stay in this space of white light connected with our higher selves for 5 seconds. Let's say the affirmation. As I open my heart to love myself and others, I experience peace. Good work. What a great week ahead. I'm really excited to get started on it. Happy Valentine's Day. Remember, don't F it up. Keep the filter on if you want to have a nice evening with your honey bun if we choose to go out on Valentine's. And Saturday, it's a great night. It's a very dreamy week. Get in touch, get a feel for that Piscean energy. We're going to run up against it a number of times this week. So get a feel of that and remember to listen to what our higher selves are saying. And the best way to do that, you guys, is through our daily meditation, whatever that looks like to us. It doesn't have to be the 3 breaths. Whatever quiet and centering looks like to us. It could be working in the garden. It could be taking a walk on the beach. It could be taking a long bike ride by ourselves or a hike. Whatever it is that we can find that space to experience our own consciousness. Come see me on Facebook at Soul Sister Cat. I do daily inspirational messages and I have interesting memes there to help jolt our consciousness to teach us to be more objectively conscious. And if you like what you see on the Soul Sister channel, please share the content with everyone, because as we all learn to create our own realities, the reality we want, we are going to create the world we want as well. Isn't that awesome? So remember the keynote for the Soul Sister channel: life is lived from the inside out. Make it a great week. Happy Valentine's Day. Namaste.